When my mother passed years ago, and when she was sick, it was interesting. I had the opportunity, the pleasure of taking care of her. In my mind, I was responsible for ushering her to the other side. Although at the time, of course, you don't think about it that way. You want everybody to live forever, as long as you do. And I can remember when she really started to really go downhill. I used to sit there in her room with her because I had left school to come home and take care of her. And I used to sit there in the room with her, in between while I was doing all the other stuff. I'd sit there and she was so emotional. And I remembered thinking to myself, okay, before I went in there to sit down and to sit with her and to hold her hand, I used to wonder, what should I talk about? What should I talk about today? And it's interesting because one day I sort of had this epiphany moment. I started thinking that out of all the things that are important when somebody's on their last days, the only thing that's important is the love. The love that they had for you, the love that they shared with others, how they touched somebody else's life. Only the love endures. Only the love. I think we forget about that sometimes. I think we think that it's about the stuff, the stuff, what's going to happen to my clothes or my jewelry or, what's going to happen to my kids and all this. Only the love endures. So today, as we celebrate the birthday of Martin Luther King, remember that it's only the love that endures. That's why his life was so significant, because he used the love that it was in him to touch and to make changes in this world that will live long past our lifetimes. Only the love matters. Who are you loving? If it's only the people who are around you or who look like you haven't done anything. It's easy to love those folks that are related to you. But move beyond yourself and love people no matter who they are, no matter where they are, or in what circumstance they are. Sometimes people need people to stand up for them, especially when they can't stand up for themselves. Love is the only thing that endures. Make sure you love somebody today and tell them. This has been Sandra. I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for listening. And like my podcast. Thank you. Blessings.